Okay, nice. Imagine getting caught at looking pictures of Camellia when she was behind me. Oh boy. Also, hello Kuga, welcome to the stream. Wait, hold on. Let me talk something. So wait, Shiki, you plan to get a job in Malaysia, correct? Is that what you are saying? When getting caught looking at pictures of Camellia when she was behind me. For the first time I opened your stream when you weren't taking SS like a madman. Wait. Kuga, you are telling me I haven't goon yet in stream? Oh no, chat, we cannot have that. Chat. We need to change that. We cannot have that, chat. It is my duty. It is my duty. Okay? Oh my god, chat, we cannot have that. Hold on. Yeah, let me I need 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Okay? 5 minutes. My duty, chat. My duty is calling, guys. I cannot abandon it. You know, I just cannot abandon it. Oh fuck. How? Oh my goodness. Wild. I need to goon, bro. I need to goon. I need to gooning time, man. I cannot abandon it. Oh yes, perfect. Wait. I have idea. Hold on. I think I have to do this. Oh, fuck. I messed it up. Yes, sir! Oh my god, chat. Oh my goodness. Perfect timing every time, chat. Perfect timing every time. Oh my god, yes. Thank you, Kuga, for making sure that you know for making sure that my duty is fulfilled, chat. I cannot be forgetting the gooning time in stream, chat. I can do that. I can do that. That's impossible. The time bro locks in time shit correctly. Bro, I memorized the timing of when to take pictures, especially for Lupa animation, because bro, Lupa animation is fast as fuck. She's just fast. Look at this. Zing. You know, look, there's so many shit, so I have to to time it perfectly. You know, otherwise, look, check. I want to show you guys my expertise. Oh, okay, too early. God damn it. Okay, this is a bit too early, but it's fun. Look. You know, sometimes professional fail once. Oh no! It has lights. Chat, it's shining ass. Oh my god. Yes. Holy. That's insane shine, bro. She ejaculated. No, bro, that's crazy. My gang, that is insane. My chat, you guys are insane, chat. Oh my goodness. Oh, what have I done, guys? What have I fucking done? Bro, I even forgot what I was supposed to do. Nah.
I shall have no one tarnishing Victory's honor.
Let me see. I was supposed to do this, right? No, it wasn't. It wasn't this one. It was for Carlotta's one. This one. Ta-da! There you go. By the way, chat, for Carlotta, is it worth it to level up normal attack or no? I don't know. Well, fucking Google it then. No, not really. Oh, don't let her catch you watching Toast when he's gooning. Hey, Shiki. Introduce your fiance to Wuthering Wave, bro. You know, she will enjoy it, bro. She'll probably goon to Brent as well. She'll goon to Brent. Oh no, she'll goon to this new guy. What's this new guy, chat? Kwang Zhong. I just do all level 10 DPS, all level 10, cause why not? Okay, so bro, chat. Kuga, sorry, I'm poor. Okay, I'm so sorry. I am poor, bro. Oh my god, Mr. Kuga, the best one who have many characters max level. Oh my goodness, wow. Sorry, Mr. Kuga. I apologize for being in your presence. Q Yan, yeah, Q Yan. I did. She goon to Changli, bro. W woman right there. You know what? Wife her up right now, bro. Wife her up. Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
Face me,
chat, you know what?
Time to fight. Together.
When I started playing Wuwa, chat, I noticed that most of my chat now are like all men. when I used to play Genshin Impact chat,
Be
most of
gone,
my chat
wicked
are like actually
souls.
women. I ain't gonna lie.
You won't escape.
Such is their blessing.
I think I remember last time, yeah, when I was still like playing Genshin, yeah, most of my chat are like fucking women. Now it's like all fucking men. Now we're all just having glizzies. I forgot who have almost all level 90. I forgot who have almost all level 90. What do you mean? She loves herself. That's good. No? We need to spread the game to women. Bro, there is no fucking husbandos in this game, man. That's so sad, I know. There is no husbandos, man. Like, it's only Brent and like fucking Gian, right? Lacking in the male character chat. Male epidemic problem in Wuthering Way, for real. So sad, so sad. You know what?
The power
You know what, chat? I actually vote that we need more men in this game, so that I can actually you know, I can actually save up. I can actually have a chance to save up for the woman, you know. The only reason why I'm able to get the colors that I want in Genshin Impact is because like there's a lot of men, right? So like whenever there's guys on the banner, I'll just skip it. I'll just skip it and I'll just wait for the woman one. Someone in Discord have almost all 90 characters. Is that Zetsu? Is that you, Zetsu? Where's Zetsu at? I feel like that's Zetsu. I might be wrong though. So, Toast, did you know that 1 out of 25 people you met have played or play Genshin? 1 out of 25 people I met. No way is that high, bro. That is way too high, no?
Improvise. Still recognize me? Glory demands more.
1 month for max UL account. That's quite fast. I feel like
Masterpiece
it's earlier, no?
complete. Still recognize me?
I have a feeling that it might be earlier,
Take
actually.
this.
Like you can do it earlier. Oh yeah, chat. How do I activate Lupa's thing? Lupa's I feel like Lupa worked just like Storekeeper chat, you know? If I'm not mistaken, I did something with that. I just don't know how to activate it. I think I used ultimate and then I swapped to other characters and then like, you know, it did stuff. Does it not? Yeah, but like I don't know how to activate it. Till this day, I have no idea how. I have only like 10 to 15 max level characters. That's quite a lot still. I'm not sure how much do I have. I don't even have any max characters, honestly. It's just like all level 90, yeah. But 2 intros and intro to her. Oh, 2 intro and intro to her. So just like Shorekeeper then, right? Does it matter who intro to what?
I shall have
By the
no
way, chat,
one
is my
tarnishing victory's honor.
Lupa good? I feel like she could be better. Crit damage. Crit damage. Okay, this is kind of stacked. Crit damage. Okay, whoa. Okay, this is pretty good. Except this one, right? This one could have more crit damage. I feel. Yeah, I guess the level 1's one. Yeah. Because honestly, chat, like I've seen some account with like 60 crit damage and then like 60 crit rate and like 300% crit damage. Like, how the fuck do you do that? Make a Lupa 300 crit damage and 60 crit rate and it's done. Damn. First, the intros doesn't matter when both her eyes glow on top right intro to her. Oh, I see. But how do you make both eyes glow? That's the question, right? Like how do you make both of the eyes glow? Is it just like introing to other characters? Because the only time that I could do it was when I was playing. Oh wait, these guys are dead. Never mind. When I was playing what is it called? When I was playing like a full fusion team, that was the only time when I managed to actually nail it. I forgot which part of it was it. It's after liberation. After liberation. Yeah, I know. It's like after you alt Lupa, right? Okay, anyway, chat. Yeah, I'll do this on stream. Here's the thing, chat, right? I tried this offline. I wasn't able to clear it. I wasn't able to clear this offline chat. For her liberation if I wasn't clear. Oh, okay, I see. I still really don't understand, but yeah. Anyway, let's try this out. This planning a movie date soon. You're big W, big W. Okay, so yeah, I'm kind of stuck here. I ain't gonna lie. I know this says 5 moves, but I need to do this within 4 moves. Chat. I know like originally this is 4 moves, not 5 moves. So I'm not gonna do the 5 moves version. Can I reset this? Okay, yeah. So anyway, let's see. Choose horror. Oh, yo, that's yo, nice wingman, my guy. Nice wingman. Okay. Thing should be red. Then green. No, it doesn't work, huh? Yeah, if I put yellow. Like, yeah, this one works, but like, this is not what I need to make it 4. How do you make it 4? What? I don't get it. Do I make this one red first? And maybe red. How about red? Oh, then green. Oh, that's how it is. Then yellow. Then blue. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Out of all the options, I did not think about that. All right, yeah. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, that actually solved it. The H looking blue to red. Yeah. I didn't think about the red one. I've been only doing yellow and blue, but never red. Okay, so this is 4 moves. Originally 4 moves. What the fuck are we looking at? Make them all into blue. How? What? Do I do yellow first and then green? Oh. Wait, no. How about this? No, it doesn't work. I already fucked it up. This fucking green. No. Don't tell me. Don't tell me, chat. Don't tell me. I don't need help. Just let me to figure it out myself. Okay. What did I do just now? Did I do yellow or green? I forgot. Don't tell me, bro. I don't want to hear it. I think I did green, right? Or did I do yellow? And then green. But if I green, then it's gonna block this. Or is it red? Oh, never mind. I figured it out. Yeah. So it's green and then blue. Boom, easy. Bro, I never ask for the solution. I never asked for the solution, bro. I'm just what I'm saying. I had a hard time. I never asked how to solve it. Yeah, but I never asked how to solve it, bro. It's fine. I mean, kind of defeats the purpose of me figuring out, right? Okay. Anyway, okay. This is my first time doing this. We're already at the ending here. This should be easy. Yellow. Okay. I think green, red, and then yellow. Done. X. Formerly Twitter. Oh fuck. The fuck is this? Oh, easy, chat. Look, watch this. Green, boom. Red, boom. And then blue, boom. Then yellow. Oh my god. I ain't gonna lie. I did not expect that to actually be the solution. I thought I would have filled that. Those need the streamer buff to finish this. Yo, exactly. The fuck. When I was offline, I'm like, okay, I cannot figure it out. I ain't helping no more. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, how about this one? 5 moves. Okay, yellow. The fuck is this, chat? Okay, guys, using my big brain analysis analogy, I think I'll have to make this into blue, and then a green. Boom. They did not expect this. Oh fuck. No, they didn't expect this. Oh, I fucked it up, chat. Oh no. I think yellow. And then red. Oh no. Okay, maybe not. Okay. Five. Okay, five. Okay, maybe a check. Boom, green. Okay, and then yellow. Okay, and then red. Okay, and then blue. Oh, that doesn't work. Wait, that doesn't work. If I do this, oh no. Oh no. Okay. What? What? Wait, what? How? Do I have to just force it to be this? And then green? And then blue? No, what? Wait, what? Okay, hold on. This is actually hard. Hold on, wait, what the fuck? No. No, I don't want to lower difficulty. I want this difficulty, man. Five. Okay. Oh man, what the fuck? Maybe this blue? Oh no, this doesn't connect. This doesn't connect. No. Okay, reset this fucking shit. No, I don't want to lower the difficulty. Not so easy. Not so no easy, right? Easy. Look, chat. First try. Okay, so I just made it into blue. Boom, done. And then what? Oh my god. What the fuck? Okay. Then yellow? I feel like this is not this is not the right one. No, what the fuck am I doing, dude? I'm just fucking it up even more. Okay. And then red. Wait! No, it's not. It's not. This is so over. Okay. No lower difficulty. What if blue here? Okay, I haven't tried that yet, I think. Blue here and then red. And, big brain. Humongous brain. And then green. Okay, no. Maybe not big brain. Never mind. I take that back. Maybe not big brain. Maybe red. Oh no. Oh my god. 7 out of 10. Shut up, man. Okay, I got this, Chad. Ooh. Okay. Now, the big brain continues. Okay, look, listen. Using my intellect, I think I can figure this one out. So I think, Chad, I have to force into blue and then green. Boom. And then... Oh. Wait, that wasn't my plan. That wasn't my plan. Okay. This not good. Okay, bro. This is... Hold on. Do I have to make this all red? I feel like I do. No? If I were to make this green, then this is red. Oh, I fucked it up. Okay. Okay. No. That's not it. Clearly. If this was okay, maybe how about this, chat? If this was green, then blue, then red, that doesn't work. Oh wait, no, it does work. No, it doesn't work because of this. Fuck. Wait, no, it does work. Hold on. It works! It works! I'm a genius! I'm a genius! First try! First try! Oh my god, yes! Yes! Oh my god, first try! Oh my goodness, easy game, bro, easy game. Game for kids only, bro. No one plays this game. Oh my god, chat, kids game. Fucking kids game. Okay. Oh man, finally I'm done. Finally I'm fucking done. Holy shit. What's this? It's a box. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, I'm fucking done, chat. All right, chat. That's it. That's the end of my stream. All right, chat. Good night. Bye bye. Good night. Bye bye. Good morning. I'll see you guys like today. Okay, so anyway, chat, there is a few excuse me. Kuro should make this an endgame mode. Thoughts? Endgame mode. I don't know about that. Like it's fun. Don't get me wrong, it's fucking fun. But endgame mode, yeah, I'm not so sure about that, my gang. Let me fight this guy. I need to absorb 2 more echoes. Weekly, like if it's like a weekly one, I think that'll be great. Yeah, like the door one. But I don't know, bro. I feel like it's quite I think that one should be okay just as an exploration. Maybe not the end game one. I don't see it being viable end game one. But the TCG one though, the card game, I can see that being a viable end game mode, which I think it is already. Okay, let's kick this guy's ass.
I hit.
Found your weak spot.
He's invisible.
Still recognize me. Glory demands more.
I was living at Twitch though. Alright, take care, Zetsu. See you, brother.
A new
Damn
era
ass.
awaits. Surrender. Still
By the way, chat, where's
recognize me.
Zinni at, chat? I haven't seen her in a long time. By a long time, I mean like one
even.
stream.
I'll end you with me. Not so much with me.
I just want to play it more. Wait, what do you mean you want to play it more? Oh yeah, I mean yeah, that's fair. I also wanna play it more. It's a pretty fun game. It is a pretty fun event.
I hear cowering. Crumble. Face me, coward. Repent. For silence beckons. Torrents, rage on.
My compliments. Take this.
I'm trying to fill up the
Victory
Lupa's
favors
eye thingy.
me.
How do I fill up the
Masterpiece
Lupa's eye
complete.
thingy? Okay. Enjoy your prayer, bro. I haven't even filled it up yet.
Caught you now.
Oh, that's so sad. Yeah. Anyway. Crit rate. Oh wait, that's good. Hold on. Let me save
I
that.
shall have
I alone will decide.
The power to split and merge
Okay.
matter.
Filter. Where is it? Was it this one? Wait, was it not? Was it only the Gust of Vulcan? Oh shit. Okay, it's only this one. Did you pray today, Toast? Of course, bro. What do you mean? I mean, I haven't prayed Isha yet. That one, of course, because I'm streaming right now. But yeah, I have prayed my 5 times prayers today, except Isha, which I'll be praying like after the stream. Guys, right back. I had to go pee. Give me like 2 minutes. Where is it at? Where's the oh god? It's the there you go. Right back.
In my previous match, I slipped and left an opening, but my opponent failed to notice. He gradually lost his advantage. And here, he started to panic until... I knocked him down with a single blow. In my previous match, I slipped and left an opening, but my opponent failed to notice. He gradually lost his advantage. And here, he started to panic until... I knocked him down with a single blow. You're here. You're here.
Oh shit. Okay. All right, we're on time. Okay, there you go. Hello, chat. I'm back. Okay, what did you say? Yo, I want Luno. Oh, you want Luno or you want Luno, my gang? What is it? Okay, you need to decide. You need to decide. Like, you want to wank on with her, or like with on her, or you want her? But also, Augusta, I think I'll try to get both. I was Luno at first, though. It was only Luno at first. But I actually want both. What makes you want Augusta, though?
When I grow up.
When I grow up. Oh no. Okay. Oh, okay. Anyway, let me start reacting to the two videos that I want to react to, which is I think now is the perfect time. Anything else that I want to look at? Where's Toaster? I'm here. What do you mean? I'm here. What do you mean? Where's Toaster? What's going on? All right. Okay. So, chat, there is actually a video that I want to react to. It is by Gacha Smack, right? He basically talks about one of the biggest problems. Hold on, let me show you guys. he basically talks about one of the biggest problems with exploration on gacha games. And I think I have a few words to say on this because there is one thing that exploration just doesn't work in gacha games, unfortunately. I'm not sure whether he will talk about it in this video, but you know, if he doesn't, I'll add my 2 cents on it, right? So but anyway, let's take a look to see what he have to say about the problems with exploration in gacha games. Watching my goat while streaming. Yo, let's go, Zetsu. Okay, anyway, chat. Yeah, I'm gonna be watching Gacha After Smack right now. After this, chat, we'll react to Jenazad drama with Saintontas. I am kinda, yeah, I've kind of been in the loop for this, but yeah, we'll see what he have to say about it. I think Glave's video should like sort of be summarizing everything. But yeah, we'll talk about it later. Let me see what other videos that he have. That's actually good. Agnes. Okay, yeah, that's about it. Anyway, I just wanna watch my waifu in open world game. Who's your waifu? Like Augusta waifu? Alright, anyway, let's take a look at this. Okay.
Today, I want to have a very insightful discussion as to why exploration inside of a gacha game will forever remain shallow. Now, there is a caveat to this, and that is when the main story.
Let me guess, okay? I have a guess, chat. There's one thing that he will be covering in this video. The thing with exploration in gacha games is that when you guys explore, there's nothing really new to explore other than exploring like a beautiful area, and that's about it, right? In gacha game, like the Netland area is beautiful, the Septimon area is beautiful, but when you guys explore, there's nothing really to explore. Like your only reward for exploration, you guys can already guess, which is like on the asteroids, primogems, you know, like all those like currency, right? But whereas in, for example, in a game like Elden Ring or Breath of the Wild or like, you know, the Zelda games, for example, when you guys explore, you guys will get like a new weapon or a new skin or a new armor, etc. Right? Like, you know, or all those things, right? Unfortunately, in gacha games like Genshin Impact or Wuwa, they don't have things like that, right? They don't have like a new skin for their armor. I mean, sure, we got a weapon, but it's only like a 2-star weapon that we got. I think max 3 stars, right? And bro, come on, no one fucking uses that. No one in their right mind uses 2 or 3-star weapon in Wuwa or Genshin Impact, right? and I know they will never put like a 4-star drop on a chest or anything. If none of the characters in the game connects to me, I ain't even touching it. Yeah, that's true. I agree with that as well. But yeah, anyway, I want to see if Gacha Smack will actually discuss regarding that though.
Quest is updating. That's when you get the absolute best exploration experience. And the reason that is because many of the world building aspects are tied to that MSQ progressing. Not only that, but the music, ambiance, and vibes, new music, ambiance, and vibes, map expansion, all of it's tied to the MSQ progressing. But my problem with this is it's very linear, controlled, and it doesn't give off a genuine adventure. The adventure is very much finite and tied to that update patch. And most importantly, once it's done, it leaves you with a world that feels very bland and empty. And I want to explain precisely why that is, what elements are lacking, and why this is the experience and case. Now,
that actually makes sense. Okay. That somewhat makes sense. Like when you guys get a new update, you guys will explore that update, right? But I mean, don't you guys go to the older areas to explore as well? You know what I mean? After doing quest in Wuwa, which is technically exploration, you get a craftable abyss, whatever what the name was, which is a 4-star weapon. After doing a quest in Wuwa, which is technically, yeah, sure, after doing a quest, I guess you can argue with that. But I'm talking about just in general, the exploration, there's nothing much new, there's nothing new to discover other than, there's nothing new in a chest other than asteroids and primogems. I mean, that you will be expected to get that, and that's it, you know? Whereas in other games, there's sort of a mystery to what's gonna be inside a chest, right?
firstly, I want to talk about the big pro of the aforementioned things. They all tie into only one component of exploration. They don't make it up entirely. That is world design. You'll notice that gacha companies do not hold back on their budget allocated to world design. That's because it's the biggest component that can pump fake the viewer into believing there's more to offer. Look at how beautiful our world is. Look at that music, that ambiance, those vibes. Man, those stunning visuals look great, don't they? I bet it's a whole lot to explore. Not really, but they do in fact do a damn good job, don't they? In fact, I dare say the world design in these gacha games is not only the best in its genre, it's the best probably debatably in the entirety of the gaming industry. Sometimes I take a look at these things and I go, holy shit, I don't think I've seen a better atmosphere than the one before me right now. However, as we see many times in gaming trailers, just because it looks good doesn't mean it is good. Let's start off with monumental problem number 1. Treasure hunting. One of the biggest motivating factors and incentives to go on an adventure in the first place.
I agree.
It's not to find the One Piece, but to get some goddamn gear, be it armor or weapons, or maybe unlocking a cosmetic skin.
I told you, chat. I didn't watch this, but chat. I haven't pre-watched this, and he literally just described one of the main issues that I have with exploration in gacha games is like the treasure hunting part. There is no treasure hunting in a gacha game. It's literally you guys are just going exploring, finding asteroids and primal gems, and that's about it. Nothing else.
Abilities that you can use that permanently are added to the arsenal of the character you're using, or maybe it's ability that you can use exclusively in that area to overcome mobs, or allies in and of themselves to take with you on your adventure. And lastly, hidden discoverable places where maybe you get a nice little Easter egg, which to be fair, that part does exist in gacha games, although quite scarce, it is there. Sometimes you can get a hidden area though, and maybe you have some special connection with the character, and if you never went to that area, you never would have had the interaction. These are the kind of things that make up treasure hunting in a game for a very positive explorative experience, and the reason they don't exist in a gacha game, well, that would cut into the heaping amounts of revenue that they bring in month over month. They can't add armor and weapons to your explorative experience because they're selling you those things. And
I mean, they kinda can. I mean, I get what gacha is trying to say. Like, yeah, I agree. Like, they can't really sell, they can't really put them into exploration because like it will defeat the purpose of us wanting to pull for the characters. In which case, they don't have money, right? But somewhat you can like have a different version of a weapon, like a different die. Like, I feel like if they make the character customizable, chat, having different dies and like making and maybe having like different 3-star weapon skins, and then make those 3-star weapon skins like explore within those explored area, I think that might actually work. The white tassel in the Genshin is spawned in Liwei chest. That is one of the best FTV weapon for an polearm. If that's what most characters like, yeah. But the point is like, is it just white tassel? I like that's one out of a million chests in Liwei, right? They actually get that, and like generally speaking, no one really likes the 3-star weapon, right? No one is actively looking for a 3-star weapon.
Side of their microtransactions. They can't add skins in there because they just don't want to do that. They'd rather sell that to you as well. Abilities affect the very...
Damn! Okay, sorry, chat. I did not expect that jiggle physics in Chun-Li.
Well, they just don't want to do that. They'd rather sell that to you as well. Abilities affect the very inherent design of a gacha game because abilities are sold to you through selling the characters to you.
Yeah.
All of the things that make up a very fun experience for treasure hunting is tied to microtransactions and their monetary incentives. And another reason you can't obtain gear through exploration is because that would clash with the very idea and concept of a stamina consumption system. And no, a stamina consumption system isn't designed to prevent you from burning out. You're giving them too much credit. It's designed to encourage you to refresh to spend money. Gacha developers know good and well how impatient gamers can be when they want to have good gear. And so they put that stamina system in there because they know you're going to run into that.
Chat, I don't think they put those weapon level up materials on chests either, right? They don't even put that, I think, which is kind of sad. Now that I think about it, like you guys know what I mean. I'm talking about these things, chat. Like, let me show you guys. I'm talking about like when you guys level up for the weapon, right? Oh, okay, maybe not this one. But like, let's say if you guys want to level up, right? These things, I think these things are not even present inside of the chest, right? I don't think they even give this. I think these are literally just from the events. If I have to guess, how about putting a certain percentage of chance of getting a rare force weapon inside a chest in a new area, percentage of chest and more chest of that is actually a good point, Prickly. I think that could work, but then again, it also gets to a point where like they would rather just put that on a banner rather than putting it on a chest, right? Because like they will get less money doing that. Does that make sense? Because it's tied to the revenue system. It's tied to the way to how to make money. Like yeah, that I can see that working Prickly, but I'm not sure whether these companies would actually do that.
That wall and go, damn it, I want to farm some more and I want to get my gear now. Guys, one of the most amazing experiences I've ever had in the realms of exploration was from Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9, and
it's a force weapon. Yeah. I was saying that your idea is good, but I don't think Okuro Games or Hoyoverse would actually implement that, because that would be like losing money. Might as well just put them on the banner rather than doing that.
10, and that was
what
from
did you
Final
say?
Fantasy 7, 8, 9, and 10.
I haven't played
and
any of
that
these games,
was
so I have
discovering legendary weapons and summons for my characters. Oh my god. And you know what was cool about this is before the game got fully fleshed out and we freaking giga no-lifed it and discovered it all, and now the guides became accessible on the internet, you had to go and find these things. You would get a magazine in the mail that would show you where you could buy it with the game's purchase, and it would show you what the weapons look like, but it wouldn't tell you where they were, right? Or it would show you what the summons look like, but they wouldn't show you where they were. And so you were deeply motivated before beating the game or even after beating the game to go out in the world and explore and find these legendary weapons and these legendary summons that were incredibly powerful and incredibly unique to your gaming experience. This is something that will never, ever exist in a gacha game.
Unfortunately, this is true. Oh my god, he's showing Elden Ring exploration. Okay, let me see this.
It's also why people love exploring in Elden Ring. Elden Ring offers you all kinds of weapons and armor for you to unveil as you go through your journey. And there's even rich amounts of lore to pick up, and you never know who the hell you're gonna run into. And you have the option of killing them or joining them.
That is true. Also, chat, if you guys go to the New Game Plus, you guys can go to the same chest and they will have like a different talisman, like a much more upgraded version of the talisman to make you guys actually stronger.
Things never actually existed.
That's it. Gacha game ain't the best for exploration. Unfortunately, not. Yeah, this is why gacha games will never beat any other AAA games in terms of exploration, because they cannot really viably make it work. Because if they try to make the exploration just like in other AAA games, they will be losing tons of money. And at that point, just make it not a gacha game. Just make it like a normal AAA game.
Inside of a gacha game, because once again, it goes against the very nature of their monetary system. Hence, argument number one of why a gacha game's exploration will forever remain shallow. The next category of exploration I want to delve into next that is lacking is danger, which is kind of compounding on top of treasure hunting. Two references that go to my mind: Final Fantasy 11, the MM.
I think I know what he's about to say, Chad. Here's the thing, right? Do you guys remember? I remember this firsthand. When I first opened Genshin Impact, I was really scared of Ruin Guards. When I first saw Ruin Guards, I'm like, what the hell is that? That scared the shit out of me, and I tried to avoid it until like I was trying not to actually beat it. But once you sort of understand the gameplay loop, nothing ever scares you anymore. There is no like scary things that can kill you, and you can just like go and kill them all, right? Oh, they introduced a new enemy. Cool, I can just use my already built team to kick his ass. There's nothing else, like that's about it. Right, and the thing is, both Genshin and Wuwa suffer from this. Both of them suffer from this issue, unfortunately.
Anybody who's ever played it will tell you, and maybe you know what, even World of Warcraft as well. But one you will know for sure is probably Xenoblade Chronicles, because all three of them shared that same concept of, as you were exploring out in that world, that open world.
Wait, I only played Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I haven't played the first one.
There was a strong chance you'd run into a ridiculously strong mob.
That is
true. It would clap your cheeks if you dared try to fight it or if you got too close to it. This gave you a thrill of excitement as you were trying to traverse the map and get to wherever the hell you were going. The other thing is...
Oh yeah, wait, Wuwa have local legends. No, you're right. Yeah, I actually forgot about that. But I feel like local legends should be more, you know? Yeah. No. Yeah, no. Sorry. I'm a bit wrong in that. Like, there's local legends, but let's be honest. Like, no one really goes to local legends and like sort of fight it, right? There's not really that much incentive to actually fight them, right? And it's not. Yeah, I know, but that's my take. Yeah. I'm still actually scared of local legends, even in Wuwa. Actually, I at Genshin one, I don't really explore that much in Genshin anymore. So
If you fought it, there was a chance that you would fail, die, and have to start over. This added
Yeah.
to the dopamine of beating it, overcoming it, and potentially getting some insanely rare gear or getting
That's
nothing
true.
at all.
Yeah.
Once again, no danger in a gacha games open world. Guys, the last thing you will experience inside of a gacha game exploration is danger. All of the challenge is tied into in-game content. None of it exists not only through MSQ progression, but it also
Yeah.
doesn't exist in exploration as well. And while we're on the topic, what's up?
I mean, I don't know, the local legends thing. Is I feel like he should have touched on that. Yeah. But then again, it's such an insignificant part of the game. You know, like it's not like such a big thing inside Wuwa itself.
Categories go under the word danger? Well, it would be nice if there were rare boss spawn-ins, because that is going to give you a exciting factor that's pretty surprising, and more importantly, it's going to give you that thrill of danger as you're exploring around.
That
Now,
would
of
be
course,
great.
you always have the option to run away, but the fact that it can spawn in creates an air of excitement and what ifs. This next one not only adds
Yo, I actually agree with this, chat. Look, chat. Imagine you're exploring like Septimon, and out of nowhere, like literally comes in and kick your guys' ass. Like, imagine chat a level 120 local legend literally. That would be crazy, you know. I think they should definitely add this. Like, I think, yeah. This can actually be fixed by like adding that, like some random encounter with like a strong ass boss. The main problem is some people have skill issue. Well, if you have skill issue, you have the option to run away. You can run away if you don't want to fight that. But for people that want to try to fight it, and it's actually make it much more exciting, then they have the choice to actually fight it, right? Or they have the choice to actually just run away from it.
to danger, but it also adds to the thrill of adventure, and that would be random dungeons spawning into the world map design. I don't know, it can be underneath the ground, it can be a freaking alternate
game is
dimension
this
that you
game?
ran
Looks
into
amazing.
on accident with some rare goblin spawns for you to get some very juicy gear. None of these things can exist inside of a gacha game because, once again, that would involve you getting some gear. And the biggest issue with these
that's
lack
so
of
sad.
qualities existing is it diminishes incentive to explore beyond unlocking the map as merely a check mark. It makes the activity feel repetitive, mundane, and uninspired. Which, speaking of which, I want to talk about the next problem in these games, which is map interactable.
Oh, this is Expedition 33. Oh, I didn't know that. This looks beautiful, actually.
This is one thing that absolutely exists in gacha games, and sometimes it's done decently well, but most times it just feels like, what am I doing this for? An example that comes to mind is going to be Wuthering Waves when you're jumping on rooftops with the freaking echo that looks like a teddy bear. It's
Teddy
like
bear. Okay.
a game that does this masterfully well is Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, or even the second one. If you want to get across that river, you have to build a boat to get across that river. And no, there's no other alternative. You got to build the boat. If you want to reach up to that high altitude spot in the middle of freaking space, you have to create an air balloon to get up there. These are what give real purpose to map interactables. But often at times in gacha games, map interactables are just merely that. You
I don't think they can fix this, chat. There's no other way to actually fix this. Also, what the fuck is going on in chat? Damn. How would you even fix this in Wuwa or Genshin? Yeah, we cannot have any random cave or like random puzzle map area, because what is there to give? I mean, do they want to give a 4-star weapon? Like, if let's say if you guys do a certain dungeon and you guys are given a 4-star weapon, that would be great. But then again, right, that goes against the monetary system, which is like the gacha pulling system, right? Which is very unfortunate. I feel like this could actually work.
can interact with them, but it's not really necessary in any capacity, unless of course you're doing some puzzle. But the puzzle at the end of it doesn't reside something that's going to be very like enticing to you. It's usually
It's
just
just
currency
asteroids,
that
yeah.
equates to a speck of dirt. Map interactables, to me, based off my experience with gaming, should be placed inside of a game primarily to enhance your experience to traverse to certain areas and to overcome traversal barriers. But often at times in gacha games, that's not the case. In essence, exploration systems are deliberately designed not to overshadow or replace the gacha mechanic. Developers favor controlling progression and rewards through monetary systems rather than rewarding players fully via exploration. Now, this next one I want to talk to you about is an interesting one because I don't believe it would take away from their monetary incentive at all. In fact, it would only add into the value of the current existing structure and dynamic of a gacha game.
What's going on? I'm just reacting to a video from Gacha Smack about why exploration in gacha game just doesn't work. Also, hello Zach, and welcome to the stream. By the way, also editor, cut this part out.
And that is side quests. Side quests are some of the most worthless fucking experiences you will ever have inside of a gacha game.
Wait, hold on. Why? Why did he say this? Okay, this one I think I disagree. I think the side quests are fine. No. Like if they did the side quest well, I think it's actually fine. But I'm curious about what his explanation to this is.
The primary focus in my mind for a side quest should not just be merely you being a goddamn mailman errand boy dropping newsletters off
Okay,
at
I
everyone's
agree.
houses. There's no real purpose outside of that, right? Or just doing like jobs that don't really equate to anything. It should be tied in to unveiling sweet lore, unveiled to either the world building or maybe the character development of the characters you're enjoying as you're
Yeah.
progressing through the story.
I
Side
agree.
quests should be a means for you to appreciate the game's world building more, not just, hey, young man, can you go over there and fetch the fertilizer?
Okay, I feel like some of the Wuwa side quest chat actually explain more of the lore, right? Or am I wrong? I feel like some of the Wuwa side quests actually delve deeper into the lore. I mean, there is some that is like fetching quests, which is like boring as fuck. Those one I usually just skip. But there is some side quests in Wuwa that actually explore more of the lore. And also the same thing with Genshin Impact as well. I feel like some of them actually have a much more deeper, side quest that includes the lore as well. Although again, I agree. Like if most of them are just boring fetching quests, that one I agree.
For me on my grass. No, nigga, I don't want to do that.
Wait, what? What? Wait, is he black? He's black, right? I'll probably I spoke. I did not expect that. Yo, relax. Relax. Oh, okay. I mean, I'm assuming he's like half black. Damn, did not expect that. Holy yo, yeah. I think he's like half black. I can't really tell. He's like, I mean, to me, he's like a bit of a Latino, I think. But anyway, yeah. I don't expect that. Holy crap.
Us. No, nigga, I don't want to do that. What the hell does this have to do with the world? This is yet again a massive problem with side quests, and I dare say the majority of people probably have their catalog looking like mine. And that is,
Bro, that's me with Genshin Impact side quest chat. You guys see how the amount of catalogs I got? I think even with Wuwa, honestly, let me see. Like my Wuwa side quest is fucking full. Bro. Let me is it C? Yeah, it's C, I think. Oh wait, no. Is it I? J? Yeah, there you go. I think the side the story quest chat I'll get to it, right? This one I actually want to try. I think the story quest is quite like interesting. The event quest, exploration quest is actually good. Like I get to explore here. Okay, this one is actually good. But yeah, the side quest is like actually not that much, because I think I can skip the quest. But in Genshin Impact chat, whatever this is for me is like times 30. Like literally, I think this times 30. That's the amount of side quests that I have on my Genshin Impact account, which is insane. But anyway, I have not touched the character story quest in Wuwa, even Jinyan. Oh, you should. Like some of them are actually really good. I've been clearing them from time to time. Yeah, I mean, sometimes, right? The only reason why we clear them in Wuwa is because there's skip button. But in Genshin Impact, there is no skip button. So, like, I just don't bother even doing them, bro. Even if they give, like, promo gems, I really don't give a shit. I don't want to, like, listen to 10 hours of damn unskippable dialogue of yapping for no reason that have no correlation to the story whatsoever.
The side quests have racked up so large, it's giving your catalog watch list for animes to watch a run for its money.
Exactly.
Overall, while initially exploring in gacha games can enhance the world building and the atmosphere, it's generally not a core rewarding gameplay loop. It often serves merely as a backdrop or a mild distraction from the gacha focused progression, limiting long-term engagement and immersion. This design choice is largely driven by monetary incentives restricting meaningful exploration, which I find very problematic. Don't get me wrong, there's always a middle ground where we can meet, where they're still gaining heaps of revenue while still preserving the quality of the game's overall exploration experience. But alas, gacha games will always remain with a deep budget for world design and a small budget for experiencing the world building itself in its full essence. That's gonna wrap up this video on why I said gacha games will always have a shallow, explorative experience. You guys do comment down below and let me know your thoughts. As always, I strive to invoke critical thought amongst our community. Peace, love, and happiness, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side.
Honestly, he is spot on with like all the things that he said, and I agree with all of them. I don't disagree with like any of them so far, except the side quest part. I think some of the side quests are actually meaningful, except but yeah, most of the side quests are just like, you know, are damn boring. But yeah, let me know what anyway, chat, let me know what fuck. Anyway, chat, let me know what you guys think. Anyway, you know, shit, hold on, let me repeat that. Anyway, chat, let me know what anyway, chat, let me know what you guys think. Okay, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video. Bye bye. Okay, cool. Why are they so long? What do you mean? Let me stop recording here. Yeah, let me start a new recording. I have 50 plus request spot and gacha impact. Slow down, buddy. I know I should have slowed down. Okay, I'm trying to do the outro, the outro thingy. Let me see the comment section actually. What did the comment section say? Is it that some comments are missing the point? Once you clear an area, an open world game is done. That characters of open world design. While still true that companions comparative in gacha and open world games or traditional open world games reveal significant differences. When playing a gacha game set in open world, the visuals may be beautiful and breathtaking, but that's about it. I agree. There is a lack of true exploration and discovery. Players can easily predict what they will receive based on the task at hand. Yep, which is primal jumps and asteroids. For example, if a puzzle takes a long time to solve, there's a chance of earning a luxurious chest. If it's completed quickly, the reward is likely common chest. After hours of gameplay, players can start to anticipate the rewards. That is true, which elements the thrill of discovery and the sense of exploration due to the explorative nature of the rewards. In contrast, traditional open world games offer completely different experiences when starting a new open world game. A vast map alone can evoke a feeling of discovery and exploration. For instance, if the initial area is appropriate for your level, the temptation to venture into a more dangerous area raises a question. For example, in Elden Ring chat, when you guys start in Limgrave, you guys see this red as hell called Kaelin. I wanted to explore Kaelid just for the thrill of it, but I know when I explore Kaelid, I will get my ass kicked, which I did by those fucking stupid T-Rex dogs. But anyway, what if you could defeat a strong enemy and obtain an overpowered weapon or armor for the early game? That triggers the sense of exploration. Additionally, every time you explore, engage in quests, open chests, solve long puzzles, delve into dungeons, or fight challenged enemies, the question of potential rewards always lingers. Could it be a new armor, weapon, spell, alchemy, ingredients, crafting, materials, or something tied to a side quest? Oftentimes stumbling upon something exciting while exploring on a shift your gameplay entirely. I've experienced this countless times, starting with one style of play, but completely changing it after discovering new weapons or items. It is true, especially with Elden Ring. Ultimately, the sense of discovery and exploration remains present in traditional games due to their variety, even after completing an entire game. That's also true with Stellar Blade. Like, if you guys play Stellar Blade, when you guys go to a new game plus, the same chest will give you guys a different items. If players enjoy the game, they might start a new game plus with prior knowledge and experiment different playstyles. This also the same thing with a new game plus with Stellar Blade and also with Elden Ring. I think if you guys go to NG plus in Elden Ring, like you know, you guys have your ready-made weapons, and you guys can exploit like in different way with like a much more stronger gameplay. Kuga, bro, you came back so late, bro. We were like discussing such an interesting topic here, talking about the problems with like gacha games exploration. But holy crap. If you want some good exploration, a little bit of grinding, no gacha awesomeness, boss fight oriented gameplay, let me know. Wait, what do you mean let you know? Prickly. It's 2D. Wait, what is it? I don't really play 2D games that much. I play like games like Stellar Blade, Elden Ring, like 3D games, right? I'm helping my parents prepare for Umbra. Oh, damn, yo! Good luck with the Umbra, man. I wish your parents all the best. Have you went Umrah, Kuga? Terra, bro. Okay, never mind. I take that back. Terra is fucking goated, bro. I played a bit though. I played a bit. Yeah, I played a few times with my friends. I never really get to do the endgame stuff because it doesn't. I'm not really much into 2D games, but yeah, it is pretty fucking fun. I agree. Yes, last year. Oh, you went last year. Yo, nice. So you were both, huh? Mashallah. This year is my brother and his wife's turn with my parents. Nice, dude. But yeah, next time save up as well. Save up, some of your money to go to Umrah. It's so worth it, bro. It's so worth it. It's so like peaceful there. I mean, as in peaceful, as in like you feel like at peace, right? When you are in the land of haram, haram, not like haram bad, but like land of the haram, right? Unfortunately, this sense of discovery and exploration is something that will likely never exist in a gacha game open world. I don't foresee any chance of that changing. The rewards will always boil down to gems, and once you have achieved 100% completion, the game becomes an empty shell. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with what this guy says. Like, there's no other way to fix the gacha game open world chat. It's just, unfortunately, that's just how it is. And even with newer games, it's gonna be the same thing. That's why people that play Genshin Impact, that goes to Wuwa, like me as well, we tried the open world game in Wuwa. Like, it is fun, that it fixed a lot of issues that Genshin Impact have, but at the end of the day, like, the open world is the same, chat. You'll get the same rewards. It's all the same. There's nothing else that changes. We need to command that we can actually say goat, and then the command displays this person is goated. I mean, nah, no need. I mean, I get what you mean by yeah. Gacha exploration can be summed up to quote, wide as ocean, deep as a puddle. The world is large and beautiful, but that's all they got going for them, nothing else. Yep. The ideal to have Genshin Skyrim exploration inside a gacha game, that would be great, but unfortunately that will never happen. This has been a problem for a ton of games outside of gacha. What is this?
Game. The primary focus in my mind for a side quest should not just be
the only side quest that is done well, chat, is only in Witcher 3. I think like if you guys play The Witcher, like you guys do those side quests, that's actually meaningful, because like Witcher side quests, it actually affects it's not just like a fetch quest, but it's actually like, if you guys fuck up and like make the different choices, you guys will have like either a good ending or a bad ending for each of the side quests, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, anyway, that's all for this video, I think, chat. Let's go to a new video. Okay, so this video, chat, if you guys have jobs and are employed, you guys will probably not know this, but there's a huge drama with Jenazad and also Saintontas. So Saintontas is one of the biggest Wuthering Wave creator right now, and Jenazad is a gacha creator. Just a gacha creator. But Saintontas mainly is is more on Wuwa side. So there's a huge drama regarding this. And I think, chat, the LDR of the drama is just probably Jenazad being a copy of Enviosity or Pirate Software, where they are too arrogant, too egoistic to acknowledge their wrongdoings. And if you're wrong, just say that you're wrong, bro. Like if yeah, if you're wrong, just say that, just admit that you're wrong. You don't have to avoid, like, just don't avoid responsibility. Like, don't, you just stop avoiding accountability, and how do I say this? And just admit it, bro. All right. Anyway, I forgot to subscribe to Glyph, actually. Drama is kinda dead. I don't get it several times. Okay, you know what? It's even more dead. Anyway, let's take a look at this. I think because Glaive kinda summarizes very, very well. So anyway,
community.
We gotta let them know that we're in charge.
Tectone
Jenna is just a dry baby. Damn. Okay.
mocks the gacha community.
We gotta let them know that we're in charge. We're the gacha community, and we're
Oh man, you know what? Chad Tecton reacted to this, and he doesn't even know what the fuck happened when Jenazad and like Saintontas, and he just blames to the Wuwa community just because Jenna is being arrogant about this whole situation.
proud. We gotta stop these bad guys in this community. They didn't like this as much as me. We're gonna take their channel down. Gacha heroes assemble! I'm gonna make an internet meme. I'm gonna make an internet meme on this guy. My name's
God.
Jenazad. This thing that everybody likes is actually really shit, actually. We got him, guys. Make sure to go like my Twitter post. Gacha community heroes! Good lord. Jesus.
This is all of this. I want you to understand that these are all grown, middle-aged men that are fighting over a story about an anime girl.
Fucking Prolova, Chad. I think, wait, hold on. Tecton is like, what, 32 years old? Jenazad is like 30, I think. And then I think Saintontas is like 28? 29? Reaching 30s, okay? Reaching 30s, Chad.
Recent drama surrounding the Wuthering Waves 2.5 story has spiraled. A complex situation has been flattened and distorted, and a false narrative is starting to take hold. One that paints the entire Wuthering Waves community as a bunch of crybabies who have a meltdown anytime.
Bro, we got flagged. Bro, the Wuwa community got flagged for no reason, Chad. It was literally just Jenazad crying, and then like we got the blame. Like, what the fuck?
Someone doesn't praise the game as much as they're liking. That is an incomplete picture to say the least. My goal here is to set the record straight, rather than adding more fuel into the fire or calling out any single person for drama. I want to lay out the full timeline of events with context so that you, the viewer, can see the entire situation and form your own judgment. Before we dive in, we need to set some ground rules. A few disclaimers.
Enviosity of the Wuwa community is crazy. Holy. I am the only motherfucker that should be praised because I bought $2,000 plus of stuff in Wuwa and I got invited to Kuro Fest. You peasants are nothing.
Are necessary, so we're all starting from the same page. First and most importantly, this is not an excuse for harassment. Going out of your way to insult a creator as a person, to send them vitriol or threats, that is never acceptable. This video is an analysis of public actions and their consequences. Second, two things can be true at once. Going out of your way to insult a creator over their personal rating of a video game story is, frankly, cringe. It is counterproductive, but at the same time,
that's not even the issue, I think, chat. The issue isn't that people are mad at Jenazad for saying it's 7 out of 10. People are just mad that Jenazad make fun of the Wuwa community and saying that we should kill ourselves, which is not a good thing to say to your community.
Jenazad's reaction to the initial criticism went beyond a poor response. It became an incendiary escalation that poured gasoline on the fire. We will be...
Oh, right, hold on. The initial issue was that Jenazad said it's 7 out of 10, but the main problem that he had was that his community, the main problem that his community has when he rated that 7 out of 10 is because he didn't pay enough attention to the story. He was, playing the story, he didn't pay attention, and he was talking to chat, or like he was doing something else, if I'm not mistaken, and then he gave it 7 out of 10. The community called him out for not paying attention on it. Not even for the rating, just calling him out because he wasn't paying attention to the story, and he should reanalyze it, right? And then Jenazad cried about that. You just remember something to what's up quickly.
Looking at both of these things. And finally, a personal note. Some of you might know that I have in the past defended Jenazad during a separate incident where people were using a vulnerable moment of mine to attack him.
But Jenazad is here too, bro. What says he care but hasn't even E6? F you, man. I cried like a mother, man.
That was a completely different situation, and I defended him because the attacks were unfair. What we are discussing today,
that one is just like a side comment. It wasn't really anything big.
They are his own public actions in this specific conflict. The two are not related, and my goal is to be as fair as possible to the facts. With that foundation.
No, Jakun, you're editing the other one first. I already finished a video. I'm gonna send you later.
laid, let's get into what actually happened, and the story
what
begins
happened?
in an unexpected place with a
Yes,
victory.
sir,
To
Mr.
understand
Blake
why
Gio,
things
please let
went
us know.
so sideways, we first have to understand the community itself. There is a unique dynamic between the Wuthering Waves player base and the developer Kuro Games. Through a well-documented history of the developers listening intently to feedback and rapidly improving the game, an unusual
Yes,
bond was
listen.
formed. The community feels less like simple consumers and more like protective stakeholders, deeply invested in the game's direction. And heading into the 2.5 update, all of that investment was focused on one thing: the story's antagonist, Prolova. There was a very specific widespread fear.
It's
In gacha
huge.
games, there is a predictable pattern where a compelling villain becomes popular, gets a tragic backstory and a change of heart, and suddenly stops being a villain so they can be sold to you. It is a trope that can completely deflate any narrative stakes. The community was worried Frolova would fall into this exact pipeline. Content
You know what? I actually agree with this. I'm somewhat glad, chat, that Prolova died. I'm somewhat glad Prolova stayed a villain, chat. So yeah, it's like different from Genshin Impact, right? But on one hand, I'm also sad, bro. Like I just wish Prolova didn't die, man. So sad.
creator Marco Meatball
Excuse me, Zini, why did you come so late, bro? What is wrong with you? Okay, bro, we were talking about some interesting topic just now, and then like you were not there. What is this, Zini? Fucking anyway, hello, Zini, welcome to the stream. This is my view a long time ago, Toast. I know this is.
Zenny Zero just resubscribed.
Thank you for the
17 months.
resub, my gang. Never mind. I take back what I said about you. Yeah, welcome back. Thank you for the 17 years. Damn. You have been subbed to this toaster for like a year and 5 months? Holy, yo, Big W. I love Singapore. And Leonard, welcome to the stream, Leonard. How you doing, man? Yeah, sorry, Brian, what did you say? This is my view a long time ago, Toast. I know Jenna is not the truth to his audience. I have a feeling for another people if there's not a genuine one. What can you explain more on that, Brian? I'm not really sure. Not true to his audience. I feel like Jenna is just being arrogant and he doesn't. He's egoistic, you know. Like he's like part software. He doesn't want to admit that he's wrong, and he always just blame other people for his mistake, the mistakes that he have created himself. In Genshin's Dragon Spine, there isn't a guided quest, and if you do certain things in the area with random hints, you get there, and in the end, you get a force or weapon obtained through gacha game. Oh, and you can craft it after that too. I don't think they have done something like that anymore. Prickly, you are actually correct, and that is also one of the reasons, chat, why Dragon Spine for me was peak Genshin Impact. As much as you guys disagree with that, but to me, Dragon Spine was really peak. I remember like, having so much enjoyment in that area. No, it was Zini. It was the 4-star weapon. It was a 4-star weapon for the physical. Damn. It was a physical claymore weapon. I didn't play Genshin for so long. Yeah, same here, man. I quit Genshin like February this year. But no, Zini, the previous video that, by the way, editor, cut this all out, you know. This is not part of the video. Yeah, Zini, the previous video that we talked about was actually the problem with exploration in gacha games, and we had a lot of discussion with that. If you missed, yeah, I mean, you missed that part of the stream. We are making a video on it, so you can just like watch that. But this one is a different drama. This one is a drama with like Jenazad and like basically the gacha content creators. And I'm just reacting to it, chat, because it's fucking funny. Creator, you can keep that part in. Anyway.
I'll put this into words perfectly, saying he was deeply concerned that the game narrative stakes a villain so they can be sold to you. It is a trope that can completely deflate any narrative stakes. The community was worried Frolova would fall into this exact pipeline. Content creator Marco Meatball put this into words perfectly, saying he was deeply concerned that the game would start justifying its monetization by dumbing down its characters, making the entire world feel cheap. He wasn't alone as well. This was the test. Could Kuro resist the easy path and deliver a story with teeth? And then the update arrived, and Kuro delivered. By an overwhelming consensus, the 2.5 story was a triumph. The community erupted on forums and social media. People called it pure cinema, hailing it as a new benchmark for narrative quality. They got exactly what they wanted. Frolova remained a complex, compelling, and ultimately villainous character without a cheap redemption arc. This acclaim was also widespread. You had measured positive reviews from respected voices like Gacha Smack. Even creators famously loyal to the competition, like the community-labeled Hoyo shill, Mr. Pokey, gave the story a high rating. When your
What?
rival
Mr. Pokey plays Wuwa?
rival's biggest supporters admit that you did a good job, you know you've created something of genuine quality. So this is the scene. A deeply invested community celebrating a shared collective victory. The 2.5 story transcended being simple content and became a symbol, a testament to their faith in the developers being rewarded. It is important to establish this baseline because it shows this was a community celebrating, not one primed for a fight. Into this atmosphere of near universal praise, the first real note of drama appears.
He's better than me? Cat.
Coming from a content creator named Jenazad. This is where the story actually begins. To
Ooh,
understand
yes,
everything
sir.
that
The
follows, it is
introduction.
critical to be precise about how it began, because the popular version of this story gets it wrong. Jenazad streamed his playthrough of the story quest, and according to numerous accounts from his own audience, his engagement with the story was compromised. He was seen talking over important cutscenes, constantly interacting with his chat, and generally not giving the narrative his full attention. You can have
Basically, his experience with like the Prolopa story quest chat, it was my experience with like Genshin Impact. Like whenever like I play Genshin Impact story quest or Arcane quest, because of the amount of boring dialogue there is, I'll just chat with you guys, honestly. Like I just keep on skipping and clicking it. Hey Toast, I agree my favorite games are tales of serious games. You can get ultimate and legendary weapon that are powerful. I wish Kuro made a more overworld event. Yeah, I agree with that. I haven't played Tales games, so I can't really comment on how the game plays, but I have played Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and it's kind of insane where like in that game, you guys will be exploring, and then a level 1000 monster came out of nowhere. Like, what the fuck? You know, like if you guys are still new, you will not be able to beat it. But like if you guys are like late game, you guys can actually beat it. So it was just like, you know, some scary experience that sort of just happened. Editor, cut this part out of the video. It's just like a side thing. Anyway,
a look at this clip right here.
Uh-oh. Jesus Christ, okay. Well. 07. You love this art style? Yeah, it's actually pretty cool looking. I wish every cutscene just looked like this. Can't too expensive. It's probably hard to make these kind of
bro,
cutscenes.
he wasn't even paying attention to the video, man. Come on.
I have no concept of how hard it is.
Oh
How
my
much money
god.
they make, it's no excuse. I think it's more just like the time. I don't know how long it
Bro,
takes to make.
this cutscene literally says the whole story about Prolopa, bro. This is like literally the what is it called? Her motivation to do whatever she's doing right now.
These are probably pretty long. Boku no Pico clears this? So true, King. Let AI do that in the future, well.
And after finishing, he gave it a 7 out of 10. His main justification was that he found the plot confusing and Frolova's dialogue too poetic, which diminished his
He found the plot too confusing because he wasn't paying attention, goddammit! Luke! Use your eyes!
experience. In a sea of 9s and 10s, a 7 will stand out, but the initial backlash came primarily from his own viewers and focused on his own process. Their argument was fundamentally simple. You cannot fairly judge a story for being confusing if you weren't giving the attention required to be understood. It is like skimming through the pages in a mystery novel and then complaining the ending feels unearned. The critique itself becomes illegitimate because the person delivering it didn't do the basic work, or at least that's how people saw it. This gets to the absolute core of the initial conflict. As one person later summarized it, 99% of people do not care about the rating. They cared more about him not paying attention.
Baldy is smoking expired shit from I know whose butt crack that he still doesn't know. Jenazad's own community asked him to pay more attention during quest, and this was never about the fucking rating. Wuwa community didn't do shit. Yeah, bro. Tecton did absolutely bad here. Like he out of nowhere just blamed the Wuwa community for like no fucking reason. He doesn't even know the full story, and he blamed all of us. Like what do we do? We just said like just pay attention, man. That's it.
The community was policing the perceived fairness and diligence of his review rather than his opinion itself. The 7 out of 10 became
like here's the thing, chat. If anyone is saying that it's a 7 out of 10, that's fine. Like I think like people are entitled to their own opinion, but like you cannot judge a piece of media fairly if you don't pay attention to that piece of media. It just doesn't work that way. It's like I'm trying to rate a food, but I didn't even eat it. I just look at it and I like chat. Imagine me rating a food. I didn't even eat the food. I just smell it and then I just like look at it. I cannot rate the food fairly just based off of that. I have to like eat it, eat it, and then like judge it fairly, smell it, taste it, right? All of those things combined, not just like doing one thing.
Symbol of what they saw as low effort critique, and that perceived breach of contract is where the fire actually started. So right now we have this contained dispute. What happened next turned that small fire into a firestorm. In response to this criticism, Jenazad had what can only be described as an on-stream meltdown, a crash out.
Comments mad because I yapped during story. I don't care what they think. Curl bots are a waste of breath, bro. They're worthless.
Bro, that's your own community!
What those people think. I haven't even
What
looked
do you
at the
mean?
comments. I have a bunch of notifications on YouTube.
Damn, yo, chat, what game is he playing, bro? Holy. Those jiggle though. Okay, anyway, sorry.
Care what they think. You know, I'm down to read comments for videos. It's not even worthwhile reading comments when it's about Wuthering Waves, because it's just the dumbest humans in existence always comment. It's not
What
worth
was
it.
that for? Oh, damn. Okay, sorry, got distracted. Yo, what was that? What was that comment for, chat? That was like so unwarranted by him. What the hell? He just like called. He called y'all a waste of space.
Wuthering Waves, because it's just the dumbest
The
humans
dumbest
in existence
humans.
always comment. It's not worth it. They're too stupid to live.
Oh, damn. Bro said that. That's crazy. Holy. Yeah, chat, y'all too stupid to live, chat. You guys are too stupid, chat. You guys are dumb. You know what? I agree with him actually, chat. You guys are actually dumb. That's childish as fuck. Yeah, it is. It is very, very childish actually. It's like when Quantum TTV and rate Elden Ring badly despite not playing the game according to his ex-wife. How could you rate Elden Ring? Okay, here's the thing, chat. I understand Elden Ring isn't for everyone, right? People play Elden Ring, they hate it because it's too hard. Fair enough. You want to give it 1 out of 10 because it's too hard, a skill issue. But that's a fair rating, right? But you cannot give it that rating when you don't even play it. It doesn't work like that. Fuck you, Toes. Hey, fuck you, Chad. You guys are dumb. You play Wuwa. Okay, anyway.
It's absurd. It's like, I like Wuthering Waves, but like, man, the online community is just insane, bro.
Oh, okay, hold on. What he said there is actually true. Online communities are kind of insane sometimes, Chad. Sometimes. But every time if you guys are in Genshin Impact community.
They try to pretend that they're so much better than Hoyo, but like, they're also shitty. Both can be shitty, man. They always say the crazy
Damn, what is this game,
even though
bro?
I play
This
more
is
Wuthering
Nikkei,
Waves
chat?
than them, even
Holy.
though I spend more money on Wuthering Waves than them,
Chat, should I
even
play
though I
Nikkei?
probably enjoy the game more than them, and that's why I actually give complaints about things that matter. You know what? Why am I being invited to Curl Fest?
His defense of the review quickly turned into him lashing out. He made a series of inflammatory statements, reportedly declaring that the Wuthering Waves community Kurobots didn't deserve to live. He had stopped engaging with the critique and
so
began a
sad.
broadside attack against an entire group. He then compounded this by adopting a strange, elitist stance, suggesting his opinion should matter more because he had spent more money on the game, and he was invited to Kuro Fest. It was a bizarre argument
You know, speaking of Kuro Fest, chat, right? Kuro Fest happened in China, right, chat? And just so you guys understand, this drama is so huge, it actually went to the Chinese community side of things. It actually went to Bilibili. I think Saintontas actually like covered this. And even in China, the Chinese people understands that Jenazad is a fucking crybaby, bro. Like, bro, they are mean, man. Like the Chinese community was like saying, yeah, Jenazad is giving a bad representation for the Western people, Like you guys can watch the Saints video on that for more info. But yeah, what are you shot me for? Yo, did you know that Jenna is being followed by fans in Kuro Fest? I think is the move. Wait, really? Yo, Brian, do you have a clip of that? I would love to see that. Holy shit, that'll be really funny. But yo, the kids from the same company by Astral Blade. Yes, it is. Okay, Elden Ring Night Raid, bro. I need to start playing that game. Second. Also, editor cut this part out. I mean, this is just like small talks. It's on Saint's video. Wait, really? I need to see that, bro. Hold on, wait. Okay, the editor, you can keep this part. Wait, Saintontas. Wait, I had to say. Wait, where is it? CN went too far. Wait, really? Oh shit. Okay, chat. We need to watch this after. Wait, no. Let's quickly watch this actually.
Righty, ladies and gentlemen, we're back
Oh my
at it
God.
again with another video talking about how the 7 out of 10 drama has,
Wait, this one, right?
you know, it's just a little blocky fleur-de-lis hopping around
Okay,
and
this is
stuff.
cute, bro.
QQ Dan Dan came to watch. How do I feel like he will watch
Wait, let me see. Where is it at? Is it this one? That's Jenazad, bro. Wait, hold on. Let me see this.
the end and now has people following him around like paparazzi? And I'm gonna be real, guys,
Oh
it's
my
not
God.
that deep. I guess if they're just taking the photo for fun, it is what it is. But you can imagine with the kind of like
Yeah, this is too far, bro. Like it's not that deep, but holy crap.
past history and the stuff that goes on traditionally in CN. Let's just be honest here, guys. CN, you guys are a little bit more toxic than we are. And my hope over here is that this video gets translated as well so we can have a little bit of like cross-regional communication. This might be a little bit much to just be like posting right in like public comment sections on videos. Well, Carnival saw him, and the replies is where it gets a little bit nuts. So
What
let's
did the
just start
reply
reading
say?
them. Canned booing. Fair. Boo. 7 out of 10 everywhere. Rating.
7 out of 10 is crazy. Holy.
7 out of 10. And this comment over here by Eerie Peanut Oil is what kind of like triggers a lot of the weird stuff that I'm hoping to get like a bit of a stop on before it gets too major. You can see that this comment was an hour ago. On the other hand, Jenazad's social software did not publish the content of the Kuro Carnival, Kuro Fest at all. I was curious whether he did not want to post it or Kuro didn't let it go. So now Billy users, CN players, are essentially theorizing why Jenazad's social media didn't actually have any sort of like reference to Kuro Fest. They're like speculating, oh, did Kuro like shut it down? Was there something that happened internally? Did they not want him to post publicly?
Oh,
and now people are
shit.
responding, right? We have poor information here and don't know who he is, but they are angry and they just exploded. No matter what he posts, he will be scolded to death.
Dude, CN ain't joking, chat. This is what I mean, by the way. Yeah, Saint actually covered this. It's like he's just saying that how the CN committee is just ruthless against this guy. Holy crap. But yeah. Anyway, I mean that's what happened when you guys are too arrogant, right? Especially on the internet, especially with the gacha community, chat. Gacha community, come on, bro. The most deranged community out of all of the gaming history, bro. How did he dare go to China? Is he still alive? Yeah, I mean, I'm also like, you know, a bit worried now. Is he still alive? I have no idea, bro. I hope he is at least. You know, I mean, as much as of an arrogant person he is, I don't wish him, you know, bad stuff, right?
That only served to alienate people further. Instead of addressing the calm critiques in his own comments, he went to Twitter. He found a few extreme tweets from random users, which reframed the entire body of criticism as a work of trolls, rather than the legitimate grievances of his own audience. This all eventually led to what many now consider one of the worst apology videos in the gacha space. Reactions from other creators found it to be a masterclass in non-apology. He was described as
65%
shadowboxing
dislike.
against arguments that nobody made, spending most of the video justifying his 7 out of 10 score while barely addressing the on-stream meltdown that caused the real explosion. The top comment of his video put it perfectly. Bro will talk about anything but the crash out. 7 out of 10.
Bro
It is
will talk
important to
anything
be
but the
perfectly
crash
clear here. The personal insults directed at Jenazad are, in no uncertain terms, unacceptable. Crashing out over someone's rating is cringe, but it is equally clear that Jenazad's reaction was a disproportionate and incendiary escalation. He fundamentally
true, yeah.
transformed the
I
content.
mean, if someone says give like a bad rating that you disagree with, I mean that's just their opinion, bro. Like don't harass them because of that, right? But yeah, Jenazad's reaction to the criticism was insane.
It was no longer a debate about a video game review. By insulting the entire community, he made it a matter of respect. He was trying to win an argument. The community was now trying to recover from an insult. That is a very different kind of conversation. Now the conflict was a public spectacle, and like any spectacle, the story began to change as it spread, losing its nuance. The conflict got spread into the wider gacha sphere, where it was largely flattened and mischaracterized. The primary vector for this was the influential creator Tectone. After hearing Jenazad's side, the complex situation was boiled down to a simple, dramatic, and incorrect talking
I
point.
think that's also one of the Textone's issue, chat. Like sometimes with his friends, right? I mean, yeah, of course, you know, you take your friend's side, but like sometimes you need to understand more about the whole situation rather than just like taking things into face value and just going with it. You know what I mean? And I think there's one of his issue as well. He listens to Jenazad, from Jenazad's point of view, and he doesn't try to understand the point of view of other people why they were shitting on Jenazad specifically. If NA is the sub DPS and CN community is the main DPS. Yo, exactly! If the NA is the sub DPS, which is like, the Saintontas, the Glaive Kyo, the CN community is the fucking main DPS, bro. Holy. Jenazad is a Tecton fan. Yes, that is true. But like, Tecton has a huge influence, right? At least what he need to do, he need to like do his due diligence and research why people are mad at Jenazad, right? Because in this case, like Jenazad is explaining to him from his point of view, and he doesn't really explain the crash out that he had.
Wuthering Waves fans are harassing a creator over a 7 out of 10 score.
Uh-oh. Yeah, Wuthering Waves community is so different from Genshin's community, huh? Yeah, only the Genshin community would go in on a content critic for giving someone a 7 out of 10, huh? Oh, man. Man, oh, man. What a egotistical bastard. What a piece of shit.
Yeah, and now we are getting flagged for no reason, chat.
Oh, hey.
Actually, Sane and Tecton talk already, and Tecton know what happened. Oh yeah, I saw a video of that as well. But I'm just saying, like in this instant, he should have like at least better understood it rather than just like throwing the Wuwa community under the bus for no reason.
Warned everybody. Daddy was gone for 3 months, and look at the mess we've made. And here's the thing, man, I'm not cleaning it up this time.
This new narrative was patent. It was easy to understand, dramatic, perfectly into the drama farming economy of online content, quickly becoming the dominant version of events for outsiders. And yet, this version of the story is demonstrably false when you look at the community's history. Take the case of Doro44. He made a video that was 95% praise, but even he received significant backlash. The reason? The backlash stemmed from a very small segment where the community felt like he was being hypocritical about—
I mean, it is hypocritical of Doro to do that. I mean, if he's not being a hypocrite, at least create the same video for Genshin Impact. But I know he wouldn't make the same video criticizing Genshin Impact because he's bound by contract not to talk about those things. Because if he talks about those things, goodbye Genshin Impact contract and goodbye Genshin Impact money. But the thing is with Wuwa, he can openly criticize Wuwa because he's not contacted by Kuro for that.
his stance on fan service. Compared to other games, right? Their issue was with the perceived lack of consistency and fairness. Similarly, the drama around the creator EO saw the community push back because he had a habit of posting incredibly vague critiques. When he was asked for clarification, he would crash out. The core problem was the complete lack of substance. Looking at these cases together, a clearer pattern emerges. This isn't a community that rejects criticism. It is a community that rejects what it perceives as low effort, bad faith, or hypocritical criticism. The entire drama boils down to one thing. This community has a powerful, almost allergic immune response to misinformation and, for the lack of better term, bullshit. They get mad when they feel someone is making things up or arguing unfairly, and they will call it out. This is where the toxic community label becomes such a useful, powerful rhetorical weapon. It allows a creator to preemptively invalidate any criticism. By framing the community as inherently toxic, any pushback, no matter how well reasoned, can simply be dismissed as more proof to that toxicity.
It's the same thing with the term Kurobot and Hoyo Shield. You can literally like dismiss any of their opinion and thoughts just by saying that here's a Hoyo Shield, here's a Kurobot, and then like his opinion that they have is invalidated because of that.
A tactic that shifts the burden of proof from the person making a flawed argument onto the community trying to correct it. With the narrative completely distorted, the conflict seemed destined to burn on indefinitely in a perfect feedback loop. And then we got a pivotal moment of de-escalation. This came in the form of a recorded stream call between Saintontas and Tecton. In this conversation, Saintontas
this is exactly the part where they actually talk things out and they try to resolve the whole situation.
As a conduit for the community, methodically laying out the full full nuanced context. He calmly explained that the initial issue was about the review process, and the subsequent firestorm was a reaction to personal insults, separate from the 7 out of 10 score. And I think this call seemed to work. The immediate creator-on-creator conflict cooled down. However, as the heat dissipated, the focus of the conversation began to shift. As often happens when these conflicts widen, the discussion moved from the specifics of the incident to a more general systemic problem. The new subject became the broad, abstract concept of gacha tribalism. This shift in focus, whether intentional or not, had a clear effect. When the conversation turns to a massive issue like tribalism, the actions of any single individual naturally fade into the background. It becomes a discussion about the entire forest, and the specific trees that started the fire are easily forgotten. It is a much broader and in many ways easier topic to discuss than a messy personal controversy. The unfortunate consequence of this pivot, however, was that the community's original legitimate grievances were largely left behind. While the interpersonal drama between creators found a path to resolution, the core complaints about the review process and the subsequent insults ended up being sidelined. And so the drama quote-unquote ends, not with a resolution to the central issue, but with the conversation changing entirely, setting the stage for similar misunderstandings to happen all over again, just like it did 5 months ago and 7 months ago. We are going to fight the same battles again and again and again, again and again.
Let's go. Honestly, chat, I love drama, bro. Because you guys know why? Because I love to cover it. I love to talk shit about it. It's just entertainment all around, boys. In this case, it's Jenazad and Saintontas. Previously, it was like Meigi or something like that, or whatever. Like, oh, love this drama, bro. Here's one thing, chat. I love it when gacha games sometimes have like the dead patches, because during those dead patches is when the drama starts, bro. It's when people get bored and they want some sort of excitement to fuel the flame, right? To fuel our boredom.
Did I ever tell you what the definition of insanity is?
This was never truly about a 7 out of 10 score. That was just the spark. The conflict was a domino effect. It began with a review people felt was unfair because the creator seemed distracted. It blew
And now the CN people are fucking stalking him, which is crazy.
Up when the same creator had a massive, insulting crash out on his stream. And finally, as the story was picked up and retold by other big creators, it was simplified down to its most basic parts, losing the complicated truth in the process. This brings us to the label toxic positivity. What this incident and others like it show is that this label is often a rhetorical weapon. It is a tool used to dismiss a community that, as the evidence suggests, values the fairness above the praise.
It invalidated excuse me. It invalidated the community's point of view. Basically, just say it's a toxic community, and whatever the community has to say, even if it's valid and true, it will just be like sidelined.
They are not fighting against criticism. They are fighting against what they perceive to be misinformation and bad faith engagement. This is the same battle that has been fought in this space for months. A reoccurring clash between a player base that values substance and a content ecosystem that can at times prioritize spectacle. Well, ultimately, this conflict is a system of a deeper dysfunction. The exasperation from the community, the feeling of talking to a brick wall, it stems from this fundamental breakdown in communication. But I guess that's my observation of the situation. Leave your thoughts below, and as always,
anyway, guys, what do you guys think of the Jenazad and Saintontas situation? Just leave a comment and like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye. Cool, nice. Okay, all right. Okay, my slaves. Yeah, I mean my editors. Time to chop chop time. I'll send you guys the video later. All right. Anyway. Let's see. Also, hi Zini, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Let me check this out. Actually, what did Saint have to say about this?
Not to mention Kurofest. This is basically a public call at this point.
I personally would stand by Saint just cause I like his content and voice better. And angle, bro looks majestic. When he show like his long ass hair, bro actually looks beautiful, bro. Amazing. I actually cannot stand by Saint as well, Zini. There's a problem that I have with Saint, right? If I'm not mistaken, he had the Changli cosplay ready set up here, but now it's gone. I'm just waiting for his Changli oil up cosplay, bro. That is so sad.
Point to like actively brigade any of the posts that Jenazad potentially makes. And that is like what CN appears to have like an agreement on doing, because don't worry, there are going to be more comments by like more unique users suggesting this. This guy is just mentioning, I think he actually saw Jenazad at the fest. Chang, this guy listened to the song behind me and then spoke English with two women, and I didn't look back at the time. So it's just giving a personal recollection. And this is where it starts getting a little bit scary. He dared to send it out, and
also, alternatively, Zini, what Sane has been saying has been true for most of the time. If Sane is saying some bullshit, then, you know, we'll catch on with it. I can't believe he would cosplay Chang Li. He did not cosplay Chang Li yet, because but he fucking promised, and he didn't deliver on it. That's so sad.
Was sprayed out in minutes. This is in response to Jenazad's social media thing. They're basically saying that if he posts anything publicly, it will get shit on relentlessly by the CN.
Let me actually see as well. Let me see Jenazad's video right now. Jenazad, what video has he been making? Is a sub goal, did he hit it? I'm not sure if he hit a sub goal or not. But if I'm not mistaken, he removed it. Google if he's still alive. Is Jenazad alive? Wait, let me check. Is Jenazad alive? I think he's still alive, bro. Yes! AI overview! Yes, Jenazad is alive based on recent activity in their Twitch channel. Yeah, he's alive, bro. He should be fine, hopefully. Let me see this. 5,000 views. How many dislike ratio here? Damn, that's an insane dislike ratio. No crash out stability, 7 out of 10. No way he's paying more attention to a different language. That's 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. Okay, bro, this shit is fucking hilarious. 7 out of 10, bro. Oh my god. This shit is actually hilarious. Oh my god, bro. Oh, that's crazy. Jenazad alive, 7 out of 10, bro. That's insane.
Community. If his remarks spread again,
Zini, you're a 7 out of 10. Chat, you guys are all 7 out of 10, chat. Also, congrats Zetsu for having a 7 out of 10.
And if he starts saying more shit, it is estimated that there will be people who want to be real offline. There will be people.
Me 0 out of 10?
To be
bro, no, I hate you now. I need to cancel it today, Zini. That is too far.
Be real off.
You should not be alive today, bro. What is this,
guys?
I need to crash out right now. I'm crashing out.
There are a couple of reasons why I'm making this video, why I'm reading these comments. These are pre-watch, and the thing is, this is online beef. Guys, this is online drama. I think one responsibility that we
need yeah, that's true. That's true. You know, it's like online drama. Let's not keep it like offline. Or let's not harass anyone like literally like you know, like directly in real life, bro. That is a bit insane.
To have is that let's just go ahead and keep it online. It's undeniable that Jenazad has made some pretty dog shit takes and said some pretty stupid fucking things across the past couple of days. He's continuing to say them, right? But the consequences of his actions that he's doing online as, like, you know, this content creator, this public figure, the consequences should stay publicly. Or the consequences should stay public, right? Things like his views, things like his YouTube subscribers, his Twitter subscribers, all of that, whatever it is, right? That's where the consequences should be. But going ahead and kind of like creating this whole sort of like dynamic
where, stalking them, chat.
I mean, I'm going to be honest here. I don't feel like he's particularly safe in that region. I'm actually glad that he left because
he left. Okay, that's good. That means he's still alive.
Good. This is looking kind of fucking crazy. He left China at a good time. And the unfortunate part about all of this is that, well, people are going to be blamed for this issue, right? People are going to be essentially blamed for inciting the CN player base against Jenazad. But the truth of the matter is quite simple, right? It could be my fault. It could be Glaive Keel's fault. Maybe it's Cosmo's fault. But at the end of the day, what we have to recognize is...
Anyway, yeah, that's all the drama there is. Yeah, what do you guys think? I think it's fucking funny, honestly. I ain't gonna lie. Like we need more drama, chat. I think the Genshin space is a bit too dry right now. We need a bit more drama to spice things up, bros. But yeah, anyway, I think this Friday, chat, I'm gonna be reacting to the Resonator showcase, and I'll be like putting them into a tier list. And then I think next week I'll also be doing the design tier list, so we'll have to see about that. But yeah, I think, chat, I will have to end the stream right now. Yeah, I think I've already kind of covered whatever I need to cover for today. Is there anything else? I don't think. Yeah, even Wuwa, I'm already done with everything for today as well. I've done my dailies, my event as well. But yeah, I think I'll see you guys again on Friday, chat. All right, thank you all again for joining this stream, chat. Fried chicken time? No, it is time for fried fish, fried calamari, and a bit of fried chicken. Yes, sir. Anyway, guys, have a good night, okay, chat. All right. I'll see you guys this Friday. Okay, I don't know. No, Saturday, chat. We'll be reacting to the new Wuthering Wave update, the new 2.6 update. All right, which is this Saturday at 6:30. Sorry, I'll start at probably earlier. Like I'll start at like 6, and then after that we'll do the Resonator showcase tier list. All right. But anyway, chat, thank you all again for joining the stream, guys. I'll see you guys again next time. Okay, boys. Bye bye.